Hi, and welcome to Coach's Corner, where systems matter and both personal and professional learning and development is beneficial for everyone and essential for some. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Let's get started.
Who do you think it's best to emulate or learn from starting out, as a starting out entrepreneur?
I think, you're going to look at your mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to look at your grandma and your grandpa, your nana, your papu, your papa, your auntie,
Yeah.
So, let's look at who we are, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
So, you right now,
Yeah.
me right now, the audience right now is a collection of genetics / DNA.
Yeah.
Their environmental conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I think, what we're going to get into more in a minute.
Yeah.
Right? And then there is, if you're lucky, you have a God lens. God smacks you somewhere.
Yeah.
And you get that lens.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have these experiences, throughout.
Yeah.
And then you have circumstances. And to me, people go, what's the difference between a circumstance and an experience? And I say, well, a circumstance doesn't always have to be negative, but I usually use one. If your kid, your child got ran over by a drunk driver, that's a circumstance.
Yeah.
And you're going to turn that into something.
Right.
Versus, let's say, if your dad was an alcoholic,
Yeah.
that would be an experience that you're reliving over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so when you take a look at that, that's what we're a collection of, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes.
The second part is we're a collection of habits, rituals, customs, processes, procedures, and I could go on and name 20 other words, but I call those things systems.
Right.
So then the question becomes, as an entrepreneur or a mom or a dad or whatever, are you doing those things based off of tradition, or are you doing those based off of choice?
Yeah.
And either direction, they can go good, bad, or somewhere in between. So let's talk about that. So I'm guessing before you get in the shower, you take your clothes off. Is that right?
No, I like to shower with my clothes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, I take them off. Yes, absolutely.
Well, he's not looking for a lady anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, that was a traditional habit that most people do.
Yes.
Right. That's just the way that they roll out, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
In that case, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Right. The old saying about the little gal that asked her mom, why did they cut the back part of the ham?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tradition that doesn't make sense because you're wasting ham.
Yeah.
Right? And so there's all of these traditions that we do that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some things we do that don't make sense, and yet we're not making the choice to change those. We have a choice.
Yeah.
The tail doesn't wag the dog.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
The dog should wag the tail.
Yeah.
Right? And so I think that with systems and with these habits and customs, do we want to change our systems, our thoughts, our beliefs around processes, procedures, habits, and so on and so forth?
Yeah.
And to me, I think that's what I bring to the table more than anything, because I'm very systemic in everything that I do.
Got it. Okay.
If you need to contact Brett or Coach, please do so on his social media accounts, email, and/or text. You can find that information in the description below. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. Thanks, and we hope you enjoyed.
Now.
Remember, everything's a free game. You can get us on everything.
Yeah, everything.
Just don't show my belly, Jesus.